Welcome to ACST Technology's Enabling the Changing Catholic Church podcast.
Hello, I'm Terry Poplava, host of the Enabling the Changing Catholic Church podcast at ACST Technologies, and today I'm talking with Chuck Salter, who's our VP of Mission Advancement and MissionInsite, and also an ordained Methodist minister, and with Lois Locey. Dr. Locey is the Chancellor for Administration in the Diocese of St. Petersburg. Welcome, Chuck and Lois.
Good to be here.
Good to see you.
I'm so glad we're able to talk about this. We've got a couple of topics in this idea of using data to help parishes strengthen ministry. I look forward to getting into it with you. The first one is this idea of this topic that's called contextual intelligence. It is a way of identifying maybe where mission opportunities are. Am I interpreting that properly?
Yes. Well, not only the where, certainly the where is important because one neighborhood is different from another. That's the other challenge in our environment. In an urban center like St. Petersburg, for example, you can drive 2 blocks and see a very different neighborhood, right, Dr. Locey? And
absolutely.
2 more blocks. So contextual intelligence is understanding what's different about the neighborhoods, looking at your own parish and asking the question, how can we build relationships with people in these neighborhoods? They're unique. They communicate with the world differently. They may or may not be people of faith. And so that's a challenge, not only for Catholic Church, but for churches in general.
So, Lois, this seems challenging to me. I don't think it really means we're changing the core dogma of who we are, right? It's really about understanding who's out there.
So I look at this as these are tools that we could use, that the parishes and dioceses can use to help learn about their neighbors and to bring people into, to meet them not only where they're at, but to take them to a deeper level in a relationship with God and others.
Oh, thank you, Lois. Yeah, and you're referring to MissionInsite as the tool.
Yes.
Which is we didn't explicitly say it, but it is a software package that ACST offers. In this conversation, we'll probably continue to reference that, but we're talking about the power of what it provides to help you understand your community. But there's a balance that needs to happen with the external community and our internal community. That's really what we're speaking about here, right, Chuck?
Yeah, it is. One of the things as a Protestant, but a Protestant that's worked with Catholics for 25 years, one of the things that I shouldn't be surprised, but when the word community is used, it often means the parish, not necessarily the external community. So that's somewhat normative. The other thing that we feel is important today, this is context of our times. In most parishes, 60 or more % of the people who live in the parish boundary or the area of ministry service are not churched at all.
That's so. Lois, how do we prioritize that though, internal versus external? Where do you see the balance?
Well, I see it that it's something that's parallel. We can't really neglect, the internal, because each day, first, you have the external world, the secular world that is kind of crashing upon us and actually taking our members. That's called secularization or moral relativism and all of that. So we're in a constant battle to make this a relevant for our people who are committed.
Sure.
So that is a priority, but I think because our Pope has asked us to be missionary disciples, that we are asked now to prioritize this, to make this in everything that we do, constantly looking at ways to reach out to the external, to all the souls, not just those that are registered.
Yes, well, and the Great Commission calls us from the very beginning to be a missionary church. I think it's very exciting, very interesting for us these times to be contextually relevant, contextual intelligence, knowing both who it is that makes up our current membership base, our current parishioners, and then who's in the surrounding community, And how do we reach both? How do we become engaging and inviting in a way that helps bring everyone to Christ? Great talking about this with you. Thank you so much.
Join us next time on Enabling the Changing Catholic Church.